morning, guys. Welcome to my channel, where today we are working on a process video inspired by Cara Renee over at Cara Renee Be Reborn Art and Healing, and I'll link her channel. I'll link the video in the description box. But I was looking at this, watching her, and I don't quite understand. She was making this thing that does a bunch of pockets, right? So I cut mine at 5 3/8. So this would be a pocket here. This would be a pocket here, right here. And then this would be a half pocket. And then this would be a pocket, and then this would be the back. What I didn't understand was how she was able to make the page work, right? So it would open and close. So that's what I'm looking at, and I'm thinking, because this is going to get glued to this, right? So I think all I have to do is cut this piece, and we're going to find out. And then glue it all down. I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to snip this right here, and we're going to cut all the way across. And you have to get that gusset as well. So see, now we have a page that can completely open. Stay with me, guys. And we're going to cover this, so this part won't matter. So this will get a piece of cardstock. I'll show you. I'll show you, my friend. I'll show you. And it's still going to have the pocket. Come on, cut. There we go. So this will still be a pocket. This will still be a pocket. And this side can be a pocket or not. It could just be covered up. All right, so let's cut this one. Same, cut. Same. Okay. Now later on, I'm going to add my digital to these. And I'll be working with, these are going to go in several of my design team projects. And these are going to be either little mini journals or journal toppers. Because I'm not too worried about how this looks, because we can trim that up and glue it down and so on and so forth. Okay. So let's start our gluing down process, shall we? Okay, I hope all of you are doing well. As soon as this video posts, I'm off and running. Our bull is out again. So today, unfortunately, because he can't behave and stay home, we're going to have to corral him. So we have to reinforce our corrals, move out our gates. Oh, it's a pain. Big pain. Okay, so today I'll be using the Woodland Secrets digital from Vals Craft Creations. You guys, guess what? I just had another brilliant idea. Okay, so we're going to glue down these corner flaps, right? I'll trim that off. And this corner flap. Now, when I go to do the little books for my summer program activity, I'll do it the same way Kara did it. Okay, so this guy's going to go here, right? And this will be a half page. Yeah, this will be a half page. All right, so we got to cut this one 5 3/8 times 2. And 5 3/8 up here. So I got to get out my big guy for this one. Okay, so it's 5 3/8. That should be about right there, yes. Right there. And then, again here, okay, so you'll cut several of these. I just want to show you the idea here. So see, we'll do this, and then this. Maybe it should go this way. Oh no, because it's going to, yeah, it'll need to be covered because it's going to be glued to this one. Yeah, okay, we're good. So we're going to glue this one down here. But we're only going to glue along the edges, the gusset, the rest of that across here. We don't want to glue down here on this piece because we don't want this part to stick, just the outer edge. Okay, and then our gusset here. See, we just want to make, oh, so I probably should put some more here. We don't want to close this piece off because it's part of our pocket. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, right side up, because direction matters. Now we glue this down, and we have a pocket, and we're going to put one on this side as well. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. 5 3/8. And 5 3/8. And then this one gets glued to the other side. Just like that. Yep. And then we have the perfect part. Maybe I'll just do it this way. There goes my old dog. That's funny because they know today is the day we go to feed and chase down our bull. And he can be cantankerous. And they're really fast. I mean, they don't look like they would be, but they are really super fast. And there are not that many trees that we can hide behind to protect ourselves. Let me put it that way. All right, so this one will go here. Perfect. So have to trim some. Get rid of that white. There we go. A little bit more, but there'll be time for that later. Right, so there we go. And then this one gets glued to this one, like so. Only on the 3 sides. Glue anything that's sticking up down, because you don't want whatever you put in there to be dragging, right? Lots and lots and lots of glue. Okay. And this one gets glued. Oh shoot, no, I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, I messed up. It's okay, because I like the idea of covering this on the inside and the out. That way we have a smooth inside. Works for me. And we'll just cut this. And put one here. Yeah, this should have been, okay, this side to this side. Oh, well, I did it right. Yeah. I think, though, like I said, I like the idea of having, well, that is smooth. That's going to work. Yes. We're okay, Rhonda. Keep moving. All right, so then this one gets glued to here, and then we'll cover this piece. I'm just glad I got the direction right. So we're going to go from right to left. Pop. Come on. Doesn't want to come out. I have to break out the one my daughter gave me for Christmas, Easter, and Mother's Day. Okay, so then this one goes here. Like that. Perfect. Then this one gets covered. We'll do all the gluing we need to do while it's open. Starting here. Here. This was a cool idea, actually. Okay, now we got to get another piece, and it should go this way. So now we have a pocket in here. Whoops. Let it dry, Rhonda. Let it dry. And then I trim off all of the white that I see. Perfect. Let that dry. Now we have to cover this piece. With a 5 3/8 by 5 3/8, right? And each piece will get covered with the 5 3/8 by 5 3/8, but I thought this was really clever. Okay, now then, we're going to take this piece and glue it to here. But see what I'm concerned about? I want it to open and close. So this is where I'm going to do the old tape. Like hinges. We're going to hinge it just because I think that's a cute idea. See? But I need to go all the way up probably, but I think it's cute just like this. I really like this idea. It's going to be covered with paper anyhow. Maybe I will go both sides. Let's try it. Trying to get my glue, guys, that's all. So you could possibly just, as long as you have brown paper bags, you could keep layering this up the same way over and over and over. Come on, glue. Don't want to wait forever. Should turn it upside down, but come on. There we go. So we'll get this one done, and I think I will do top down. These are Oxford Rollabers New Standard Width. Neat headings on file folders and addressing. I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. I can use these for something. So now I know I can. Got them at a yard sale somewhere. Come on. My poor bottle. Come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Ever hear of sitting around watching the paint dry? Well, we're sitting around waiting for the glue to flow. Okay, so then this one will go here. We'll add the next one. And we'll do it, we'll overlap them, why not? Does it matter? No, it does not. It does not matter. It's kind of cute in a journal. Okay, so these will go here. Just like that. Perfect. And this will close. And then we'll have our pocket right here. And I could put a pocket here because I have these extras. Sure could, couldn't I? Weird. They'd have to be, no. Could cut it in half though and make a little pocket there. Okay guys, here we go. So I told you this was a process video, no? That can go there. Yep, it's gonna work. Might be a little bulky, but I can cut it in half, which I think I will. I'll cut it in half. Get out the guillotine. And we can have 2 instead of 1, right? Yep, we can just glue this here. I like that idea very much. Yep, that one was glued. This one was glued. So now we just have to glue the bottom and the side. And voila. Now we have 2 pockets. Whoops, dry. Dry, sweetie, dry. So I'll come back and cover up these guys later on. So here we have a pocket. Here we have a pocket. And like she was saying, these would go good in between journals, like where you have a big gap. So this one gets glued here. Well, that one gets so this one should be, these two are facing each other, so I need one here and I need one there, but I can make one from here. Yeah, make one from here. Not a problem, guys, not a problem. Right there. Right? Or is that too big? Look how close I got it. I mean, within 1/8 of an inch. I don't believe it. That was almost perfectly planned. Now it's the same size. Okay, so this one then gets glued here, here, and then they get hinged. Yay! Okay, so you see where I'm going with this, guys? I hope I didn't confuse you too much. Okay, we're gonna glue this down. And that will be the end of this video, and then in the next I'll show you how it looks once we've decorated it and put all of our elements in it, our journaling cards and I'm going to put a writing board in one, a journaling cards in the rest, and some sort of a little closure for it. But overall, I'd say it's really cute. I like. Oh, I forgot to glue that down. Well, let's do this. We'll put this here first, and we'll glue this down. I forgot. How many of you are out there saying, you forgot? Because I forgot. Open it up. Come on, open up and glue the inside. Okay, now we'll put it down here. Okay, now we can do this side. Just like that. Yay! Now I've got the other hinge to go. Got to open it up though because I don't want it to stick. The other hinge over here, and then all I have now to do is to cut my pieces. Again, this was made from the Vals Craft Creations Woodland Secrets. So this is project number 1, and I am working on a journal, which I'll get out here real quick and show you. This is just going to accompany the journal. Come on, glue. Oh my goodness. Next time I'll be more prepared with my glue, guys. I promise. I promise. But then I'll lose something, forget something. You know how it goes. Okay, so this one will go here. And this one will go here. Perfect. And you can continue to add as much as you like. So here's our first one. Here's our first page with a pocket. Second page with a pocket. I gotta remember to glue that down. 2 pockets actually there. This is a pocket. Pocket, pocket, pocket. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 12 pockets, I think, off the top of my head. So there's that. We'll cover it, and then I'll cover our spine with a little cloth, little cute little cloth. And so let me show you the journal real quick before we get out of here. I was working on it, and I've got the signatures together. So the only thing left now is to cut the ephemera and glue it in. So this is the, this one will go with this one. And then this is the journal. So see, all I have left to do is the ephemera. My measuring piece. And I think, I'm pretty sure, I'm going to put one of those gatefolds on top of that like I made for her other vintage journal. Vintage Romance. I'm pretty sure it was. So isn't this cool? And the way I folded them, I did a folded one where it showed the pattern side, and then I folded one where it showed the writing side with the pattern in the middle, or on the opposite. See? So writing, solid, solid, writing, solid, solid, writing or journaling, solid, journaling, and then the last page. This is the Woodland Secrets. So I'm going to try to cut that out, or something out for the front, but I'm actually now thinking of the gatefold on this one, and then packaging these together. That's what I'm thinking. Seriously, seriously. All right, guys, thank you for coming along for this video, and I hope all is well in your world, and I shall see you in the next